guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Heaven, and if you can't already tell by that title, today your girl is moving to her very first apartment. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a little rundown of everything. So right now I am actually in Dallas. I am moving to Denton, back to my college town. We just picked up my U-Haul truck, so we're gonna load it up. And then after that, once I move into my apartment, guys, I am actually leaving the same exact day that I move in. I'm going back down home to Houston to pretty much grab the rest of my belongings and bring them back up here that Saturday. So I'm just gonna be taking you guys along with me for the ride. Alright, y'all, so let me tell y'all what really happened when I had went to go to my apartment. So as you guys know, we loaded up the car. I told you guys the agenda for everything, and basically the lady that initially did my contract for the apartment, Hercules, no boy, no. All right. So the lady that initially did my contract for the apartment, she was ignoring me the whole time while I was the whole morning while we were loading up the U-Haul truck. I kept texting her and asking like, hey, where do I meet to pick up the keys, or hey, I'm running a little behind. I ran into traffic. It's gonna be a little minute. I might miss the window to pick up the keys. She was not responding. She never responded to me. She literally left me on delivered the whole entire time. Now, when we get to the U-Haul, when we get when we get to the apartment complex, I'm literally texting her, calling her, and she's not picking up the phone, not answering the phone. So I'm like, okay, let me actually call the leasing office. I called the leasing office, and pretty much they're like, oh, you gotta come pick up your keys from the office, this, that, and the third. So I go and pick up my keys from the office. I gave them my rent for the month of June, and basically, Hercules, shh. I gave them my rent for the month of June, and after that, I signed some more paperwork. They tell me about everything. If I need help with any maintenance issues or anything like that, just call the number. Now I get back to my apartment, and I go inside. I'm telling you, I'm ready to record. I'm super excited. I'm like, oh yeah, we finna have fun. It's gonna be a cool little vlog. After this, I'm gonna go home to Houston, grab the rest of my stuff, and come back. No. When I tell you I unlocked that door, I opened it, and I instantly knew that my apartment has not been touched since the day that I did my walk-in tour. Now, I did my walk-in tour June 3rd, the day after the person that initially was living in there moved out. Now, when I did my walk-in tour on June 3rd, I went there and I documented everything. I documented literally everything, so I was like, okay, this is that, this is that. Like, I want to make sure that whatever is already messed up, it gets fixed before I move in. And you know, that's what they're already supposed to initially do. I moved in June 10th. And you're telling me that my apartment has not been touched, has not been cleaned. There's pet hair everywhere. There's still food in the fridge from when the previous owner lived there. There's grease stains everywhere, pet hair everywhere. Like, this person's stuff is still in the apartment since the day that I did my walk-in tour. And you told me that you guys have not touched it? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. So when I tell you I was livid, I stopped recording. I literally stopped recording the entire video because I was like, no. I was so livid. I was so mad. I was just so pissed because it's like, I waited all this time and you guys are telling me that my apartment wasn't clean. When I tell you I ran back downstairs to that U-Haul truck, I called them. I was like, my apartment has not been clean since the day that I did my walk-in tour. Why has my apartment not been clean? What have you guys been doing? This, that, and the third. And pretty much, Hercules, shh, boy. Yeah, I'm sorry, my puppy over here crying. Stop, Pook. Stop it. Shh. But I'm telling y'all, like, I was so livid. I was so mad. I called them. I was just like, my apartment has not been touched since the day I did my walk-in tour. Why hasn't my apartment not been cleaned? There's still pet hair everywhere, dirt, dust, food in the fridge from when a previous person lived there. I was so mad. I started punching. I was literally punching the dashboard of the U-Haul truck. And I'm like, I have to bring this U-Haul truck back to Dallas at 3 o'clock, and you're telling me my apartment is not clean, my apartment is not this, that, and the third. My apartment should be spick and span. It should be clean right now, and it's not clean. So I go back down to the leasing office. They're like, oh, we're gonna first they're on the phone. They're like, oh, ma'am, you need to calm down. We're so sorry. We do apologize that the apartment's not clean. This, that, and the third. Hercules, stop. Sorry. They're literally calling. They're literally like, ma'am, can you please calm down? We're so sorry. We apologize for your apartment not being clean. We're gonna send some maintenance guy. Oh, also, before I forget, there's stains on the concrete outside of my door. My window panel is broken. My kitchen light is broken. The window is literally coming off of the freaking, like the window, the actual window, like the piece that you move up and down to open the window is literally coming off. It's coming off of the freaking thing. It was just a lot, y'all. It was a lot. My kitchen light was messed up. My bathroom lights were messed up. My toilet was broke. The window panel in the living room was broke. Couldn't literally coming up off the thing. Like I could literally pull it up off of the actual window panel. Like it was ridiculous. So I call them and tell them. They're like, okay, can you come back down to the office? I go back down to the office and I'm like, I'm so livid. I'm trying my best to be composed and to be like, yes ma'am, my apartment is about that. Like, no, I'm like this. My apartment is not. Hercules, stop, please. I'm trying to film. And I'm like, my apartment's about to clean. They took me to the back office trying to calm me down. They're like, we're so sorry, we do apologize. We're sending our maintenance person over and our cleaning crew over to fix up the problem, this, that, and the third. And they're like, so they're over here like, we're so sorry, we're gonna send our cleaning crew, we're gonna send our maintenance guy to come fix everything for you, blah, 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 blah. And the whole time I'm talking, I'm like, so why wasn't this apartment clean before I moved in? Y'all should have repainted the apartment. Y'all should have fixed everything that was broken before I moved in, and you tell me you guys did not do that. And they're like, well, man, we're so sorry, but whoever did your paperwork, the initial we need a 15-day period in order to clean the apartment. Now, I did my walk-in tour June 3rd, right? I moved in June 10th. Actually, no, I think I moved in June 10th. So that's 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So I was supposed to move in June 10th. Literally. I was supposed to move in June 10th. And basically, I was like, so from June 3rd to June 10th, you're telling me that you guys didn't touch my apartment. You guys didn't clean it, did nothing. They're like, well, we really need an additional, it's technically supposed to be 15 days before you move in. The person who did your paperwork, they messed it up and your apartment kind of fell through the cracks. We're so sorry. This, that, and the third. We're gonna credit you $300 to your account, so your next month's rent for July is not the amount that I originally have to pay. So I'm like, okay, thank you, I appreciate it, but I'm still mad because the simple fact that, like, why was my apartment not clean? Why was it, like, why did it look the way it looked? And I'm actually gonna go ahead and show you guys some of the videos that I took. But basically, after they told me that, I left the leasing office and I hurried up and I went back to the apartment to record and take pictures of literally everything before they started cleaning anything and fixing anything. I wanted to make sure I had proof that this is what the apartment looked like, because they didn't even really paint my walls yet, so they have not done any of that. So I was like, no, I'm gonna make sure I have proof that this is that I moved in and you guys did not fix this, that, and the third, and you guys, you know, did that. So when the maintenance guy gets here, he fixes everything. He fixes the light, he fixes the toilet, he fixes the window panel and my kitchen light and my bathroom lights. Now, when the cleaning guy gets here, I'm thinking we finna have a whole crew come up in here and get my apartment looking nice and decent and looking clean. When the cleaning people get here, there's only one dude to clean my entire apartment. One person to clean the entire apartment. And I'm thinking to myself, I literally have to take the U-Haul truck back to Dallas and at 3, and this person didn't get here till 12, and it's only one person. I thought I was gonna have a whole cleaning crew. It's one person. He's taking his precious time. I still have yet to unload the U-Haul truck. It is hot. When I tell you it is hot outside, it is hot. It's burning hot, like scorching, like my skin is burning type of hot. And I'm just like, I can't even sit in my own apartment and cool down because I got this dude in my apartment cleaning it. And he takes his precious time. I'm like, sir, I am sorry to rush you, but I have to take my U-Haul truck back. And I told Hercules, I have to take my U-Haul truck back to where it got to go. And you're telling me, he's like, oh, I'm so sorry, ma'am, but it's not my fault. I don't care who fault it is. Get it cleaned. I have a time, baby. I'm on a time crunch. Let's go. And the thing is, when I told them that I had to bring my U-Haul, I was on a time crunch. I told the leasing office, I told the lady that handled the stuff that was going on when she said we're gonna have to clean and all them go down there. She said that they were gonna have it done before 3. He did not get it done before 3, so I have to call a U-Haul truck and I have to tell the U-Haul place, like, look, I'm not gonna make it here past 3. There's some stuff going on in my apartment that didn't get done, and I'm trying to get it done. So he ended up cleaning the living room for me, and I ended up just unloading everything. We ended up taking the U-Haul truck back down to Dallas. But when I came back to the apartment, he didn't really clean the apartment to my expectations of cleaning. Like, there was still grease on the above the microwave and the cabinets. There was still pet hair, a little pet hair everywhere, a little pet hair from, I think the previous owner had a cat. So they didn't clean it to my standards of cleaning, so I had to go back in and re-clean my entire apartment the way that I wanted my apartment to be clean. But basically that was it. That's literally what happened. That's how everything happened. I was so livid and so mad that I didn't even finish filming. I didn't finish this video. Like, I didn't film going to Houston. I didn't film seeing my family members. I didn't film like going home to get the rest of my belongings. Like, I did not film anything because I was so livid. I was just so mad. I was so discouraged to film because I'm like, what is the point of me filming if I can't even film it? And I didn't even have a really, like, you know how when people move in, it's supposed to be exciting. So it's like, oh my God, I just got my own place. This is officially my place that I can call home. I was so mad that I didn't get that I was just like, I don't want to film. I do not want to film. I don't want to do anything. I just want to go back to my apartment, clean it up, get it to how I want it to do, move some of my stuff and organize my place and go about my business. But yeah, y'all, I was livid. I was so freaking mad. I was so mad. But that's that's the story. I hope you guys like this video. Actually, no, wait. Before I even close out the video, I'm also going to go ahead and include some clips that I recorded and filmed and took pictures of how the apartment looked. But yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry this wasn't the move-in video that you guys wanted. It's not the one that I wanted to post at all. But I do have plenty of other apartment videos coming. I have Come Shop With Me, and I have setting up my bedroom. I'm super excited for those videos. I hope you guys love those when they come and I upload them. But I'm gonna go ahead and enroll those clips of pretty much what the apartment looked like when the day that I moved in. And with that being said, I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what kind of videos you guys would like to see on my channel. But yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys have a great day, and bye.